Okay, so in 2020, I read every single finance and self-help book that was trending at that time, and here are my top 3 picks for financial literacy. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I've been investing for about a year and a half now because of the information I learned in these books. There's so much more that we could all be doing, but I'm just sharing with you 3 books that I think are easy to read and understand, and that will change your mindset on money. Okay, so step 1 is changing mindset, and this book is fantastic at this. Tony Robbins, just as a speaker, is amazing. I think he has like a documentary on Netflix I actually really recommend watching. But this book it's a hefty book, okay, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not a reader, and I finished this in like a week because it was that gripping. It essentially just helps you get the bigger picture and understand why it's important to become financially literate, and also has some insane advice from some of the richest people in the world. There's just a lot of high value information from some of the world's billionaires with their investing secrets, and it's just a really good read, and as you can see, it's actually really well priced. Highly recommend. This is going to be your bread and butter. I Will Teach You to Be Rich has very easy to understand, actionable steps for you to get better with money. If you're an advanced investor and all of that, this book isn't going to be helpful. This is for people that have never had a credit card, don't understand the basics, don't understand why it's good to have credit card, S&P, ETFs. It's all these kind of like buzzwords helping you to understand why it's a good idea and the next steps you can take to get there. This book was the reason I got my first credit card, and I've never looked back. The way that Ramit just explains everything is amazing, and I think if I could recommend one book only, it would be this one, because this one's going to be the one to actually help you take the steps that you need to become financially literate. Rich Dad Poor Dad is probably one of the most famous books about money and finance to ever exist. So I did have very big hopes reading it. It's not my favorite book that I've read, but I've put it in my top 3 because if you are looking to be financially free, which is different to being financially literate, I do really recommend it. The way that it speaks to you is very tough. It's very much like direct, tough love. There's no fluff in this book. And it may seem quite daunting when you read it, especially if you haven't started investing and you're only just getting to grips with the basics. It may not seem that relatable, and it didn't seem like that to me when I first started reading it, but now that I'm understanding the concepts a little bit more, I do think it's a very good book. Robert in general, I mean, he has a YouTube channel where he shares such valuable information, and I think it's like the building blocks that you need to become financially free, but not necessarily financially literate.